The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room, and we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Here we go. Wait, 80! 21. Here we go. He's coming. We got
They'll start on the ground with Breida. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
Hey, Haywood! Lock!
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. On first down, Garoppolo forced out to his, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Slipping into the backfield for the sack was Oren Burks. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. There's Garoppolo to throw. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the third down stop. Now Garoppolo. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
Used to have a coach used to tell us all the time, those scouting reports aren't just to use up paper, guys. Well, nowadays, we're watching a computer screen, right? They scouted this team very well. Know that they like to use the running backs in the passing game. They covered that play successfully.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth.
12.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And that is going to be incomplete. Blake Martinez, the linebacker, was there in coverage to disrupt. And that could be a major momentum swing here early.
Because the defense stopped them. How great is that? They go for it on the first drive of the game. They're the ones trying to establish something, trying to assert a little dominance. And guess what? You turn it back on them and give the ball to your own offense. I agree with you. It could change momentum in a big way.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Rodgers lets this one rip toward Graham. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Hey, orbit.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Quan Alexander drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
Here we go. 50 wants the mic. 50 wants the mic. Run. Inside. 50 wants the mic, boy.
They do go for it. It's Rodgers. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
11. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? I got this. Here we go. Check. Check three. Mike's 4-2. Let's go.
Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel, 38 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Rodgers now on 1st down. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Here's Rodgers. It's caught here by Adams. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 7 yards there and a 1st down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up 1st downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And a big loss here as he's taken down. D Ford able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told.
26.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Rodgers. That's complete to the former Aggie Jay Sternberger. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And that's complete to Adams. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 39. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Hey, take 26. 51's the mic. 51's the mic. Yeah. Hey, exit.
Rodgers again now. Flushed out right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. They'll get 6 on the play, and it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report, but business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Right left. Watch the twist.
Here's Jones. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. They'll run it with Jones. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out as they are now on the board here in the first half.
Oh, this is what I love about calling these games. 4th and goal. This is all about leverage, who wants it more, and who's going to get it done at the point of attack, the line of scrimmage.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Like 20.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
65. 21. 36.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Tramon Williams. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Yeah, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. DeForest Buckner with a sack, the former number 7 overall pick. After the sack on first down, Rodgers, he'll take a shot for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, wahoo!
All day, every day, any day. 51's a mic. 51's a mic.
The final shot before half for Rodgers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score.
Let's go, baby.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Quan Alexander able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. Going up top. And got his man complete. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. Again, it's Jones. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. Now Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
That's a first down if he holds on, but you saw the contact. Able to jar it free from him and force a 4th down.
Great play defensively there, as you said, just to knock it free, because if he had caught that, past the sticks, first down. Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. Now the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. Well, let's get back to the playoff picture. We talked about the AFC. Let's look at the NFC. Still, that race starting to come into focus. We know most of the teams, Seahawks, 49ers, Saints, and Packers all in. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
To try again after the sack. Garoppolo. That'll be complete to Breida.
Here we go.
Call it a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
11. 13.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Got his target, Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 15 for the Niners there and a first down. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
You better be afraid of me. You better be. 11.
On first down, here's Breida. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game.
Here we go. 180.
Here we go.
21.
SOS.
On 2nd and 11 now. Garoppolo. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
You don't know no better.
Switch.
11.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. He finds Coleman. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 34-yard line.
First and 10.
Back now here in Santa Clara. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Back now here in Santa Clara. 7-7 is our score. Pretty even matchup so far as we start quarter number 4. Garoppolo gives to Breida. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Begin.
12, fellas. Here we go. Hey, check 24.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on second down.
Come on, QB, come on.
6-6, bullet high.
Check 99, check 99. He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
On second down, it's Coleman. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Brings up third down and 7.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down.
11.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And that will be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming.
A 28-yard attempt.
And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
This is taken at the 3. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held him to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
It's caught at the 10. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
Come on, fellas.
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Hey, let go.
Now Rodgers. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Mike 51, Mike 51.
Back to throw, Rodgers. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Niners take over 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. It's caught by Sanders. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here we go.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10.
Slam.
This is Breida. A gain of 3, second down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up second and 7. Garoppolo, he's going to give this to Breida on the draw. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll be 3rd and 10. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Check 3, check 3, check 3. Check 43.
On 3rd down, a run from Breida. And some room to maneuver. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down.
Gain of 17 yards. And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go. 180. 21.
Pretty quiet. Mike's 42. Mike's 42. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. 42's a mark. 42's a mark. Man.
Garoppolo to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
49ers first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here we go. 180.
Nice, sweetheart. Watch safety creeping.
Well, Garoppolo's going to throw it. He finds McKinnon, complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. 23 yards for the touchdown. Here the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
And that's another route that defenders would vote to take out of the game.
The wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they zip out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown. The extra point up and good, but this one was decided anyway, as that will be the final action in this ball game. So we had action to the very end of this one, the score on the final play that they didn't need to have. They didn't just run out the clock, though. They added to their final total.
Played it all the way to the end, and you know, some coaches preach that and tell their teams, that's what I want all the time, and they feel like if they don't do it themselves, they're not living up to the message that they're sending out.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.